Hello, welcome to My Story with CareCredit, where real CareCredit cardholders share their stories of life-changing healthcare. CareCredit's a leading national healthcare credit card that can enable you to get many of the procedures and treatments you want or need now and pay over time with promotional financing on purchases of $200 or more. CareCredit is accepted at hundreds of thousands of locations nationwide to pay for care for you, your family, and your pets. I'm your host, Amy Freena. Today's guest, Chaseedaw, is a young woman who was once self-conscious about her teeth, but now she's beaming with confidence because CareCredit empowered her to get the smile she always wanted.
Hi, my name's Chaseedaw, and I've been a CareCredit cardholder for 7 years, and this is my story. I work for a small nonprofit newsroom. I'm always on camera, and I started noticing some crowding in my teeth, and I really got self-conscious about it. I didn't want to smile. I would feel awkward when I had to be on camera. I'd always be thinking about it, and so I decided that I was just gonna go and get braces. Knowing that I had CareCredit and didn't need to have thousands of dollars up front to get them, I felt confident to just go ahead, make my appointment, and get my set of braces. I love my orthodontist, he's really nice. The whole process was painless, it was easy. I'm really close to the end of getting my braces off, and now I'm starting to get really excited about what my smile is gonna look like. I just can't wait. Thanks to CareCredit, I can have the smile I always wanted.
Chaseedaw, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
I'm doing well, how about you?
I am great. So I am excited to hear your story today. Why don't you tell me about the day you first heard about the CareCredit credit card?
Yeah, it was in my dentist's office.
Okay.
There was some dental work I needed to get done, and they told me I could apply for CareCredit.
Okay.
And it was a really easy process. Like I got approved almost like right away.
Okay, so you were in there and they said, we need to do something.
Yeah, it was like some fillers or something I needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you're like, I don't really want to pay for that right
Yeah.
now. Okay, so you were able to apply in the office. Okay, so you applied for the CareCredit credit card in the dentist's office. How long till you got approved?
I really think it only took a few minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
And did you go back in the dentist chair and finish up?
No, I didn't that day.
I needed a break.
I didn't that day. I decided not to actually get it done. It wasn't until like recently that I
Okay.
decided to actually use my CareCredit.
Okay. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, with the pandemic and everything that's going on and things being shut down, I decided now was a good time to get braces since I'm
Okay.
wearing a mask most of the time anyway.
Right.
And I had been feeling really, really self-conscious about my teeth not being perfectly straight.
Oh no.
So I decided to just go ahead and do it.
How long have you been self-conscious about it?
For a long time, a really
Really?
long time, but braces are expensive.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
really expensive, and I kept wanting to do it, not wanting to spend the money, wanting to do it, not wanting to spend the money. And just, knowing that I could pay for it over time and I didn't have to have all the money up front. And also, like I said, with the pandemic,
Right.
all the things kind of lined up that I decided now was a good time to do it.
Did you have your previous CareCredit
Yes.
credit card? Okay, so you didn't have to reapply.
No.
Did you go in and ask them, like before they even started, like, do you take the CareCredit credit card?
Well, I've heard about CareCredit quite a few times. Like almost every healthcare office or dental office takes CareCredit.
Well, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew, okay, I'm going to just get an estimate on the braces, and if I'm ready, I'm pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
So how long have you had the braces?
I've had them for almost a year,
Okay.
and I'm like 2 months away from getting them off. I get them off in November.
Get out of town. What
Yeah.
kind of party are you throwing yourself?
It's going to be like a braces off, braces like smile coming out party.
Okay. You're going to be like, I've got the selfie on Instagram. Everything's ready to go.
Well, not only that, I mean, I'm a very outgoing person. I work for a small newsroom, so I'm on
Okay.
camera often.
Okay.
And I just can't wait to get new headshots and just can't wait to see what my smile looks like on camera.
I can tell you it's going to be beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell me how you think, kind of internally, how you're going to feel different and more confident from, you said before you were self-conscious, to in 2 months when you have your party. What's that going to feel like?
Well, I take a lot of photos, and sometimes when I look at the photos, if I'm smiling, I'm hyper conscious of the teeth. So like it's the first thing I notice when I look at pictures.
Right.
So I'm really looking forward to just like looking at my photos and not feeling kind of cringy when I see like, pulling myself apart. Like I had some crowding on my bottom teeth that just got worse and worse over time.
Uh-huh.
I'm just looking forward to seeing my photos and having a straight smile.
I am
Yeah.
excited for you. I really am. I remember when I got my braces off. First of all, your teeth feel so slimy. I'm sure people have told you that. You're like, this is weird. But it is. It's like a total confidence booster. And you said you're on TV. So
Yeah, like doing news interview stuff, doing auditions, like
Yep.
headshots, photos. And the first thing people see when they meet you is your smile. It's
Right.
like your calling card is the first thing. Even myself, even when I date people, I'm very critical of teeth. But it's something that it's like a thing for me.
Right.
You know, I really admire nice teeth and
Yeah.
having a nice smile. I think it's part of the total package of a person.
Okay.
So
Do you have any plans in the future to use the CareCredit credit card?
I don't know if I have anything that's going to come up in the future, but it's really nice to know that if anything does happen, I have my CareCredit credit card for any future needs.
Awesome. Has the promotional financing from the braces kind of helped you kind of swallow the pill of the big bill and say like, okay, I can handle this. I've got time.
Absolutely, because I'm actually almost done paying my braces off.
Look at you. You're going to have a big party in November.
Yeah. So I get the braces off and I'll be done paying for it. So.
And the new headshots and everything.
And the new headshots, yeah.
Awesome. Have you told other people, friends and family about your experience with the card?
Yeah, definitely. Like CareCredit is the only it's the only credit card like it that I know of. So it's the only one I have kind of to refer to. And it works well. It's easy to apply. And I always have a good experience with customer service anytime I've needed to call them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that is just great to hear. So if you were going to write a review on your entire experience with CareCredit and the CareCredit credit card, what would you say?
I would say it's quick and it's easy. And if there's something that you really want to get done, you should just go ahead and do it.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. We look forward to seeing your big, beautiful smile soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for joining us on My Story with CareCredit. If you're interested in applying for the CareCredit credit card or want to find a provider in your area who accepts CareCredit, visit us at carecredit.com.